Hey Penny, hey y'all, hey Nana. What are y'all doing? Penny. Yeah, you knew. I think you knew. Oh, poor thing. Sorry to hear that. Oh boy. We're still waiting on the autopsy. I'm sure we would probably won't find the autopsy out until um, I'm so sorry to hear that, Nana. I hope you feel better. The autopsy, I guess we're gonna find that out until what, next week? I don't know. I'm sure the funeral is gonna be next Thursday, Friday, or Saturday for sure. So I'm gonna go down, do the radio show, and come right back home because I have to be there for the funeral. Unfortunately, I'm gonna miss my brother's party, but I'll just take him a gift. So this morning, and I usually don't eat potatoes, but I got me some potatoes. I know a lot of y'all like tomato, not tomatoes, but ketchup. I can't stand ketchup. And then I have turkey sausage, and I'm drinking a canned grapefruit citrus drink. I like grapefruit juice. No sugar. It's actually good. Of course, it came from HEB, my store. Mm, yeah, no sugar in it. They say it ain't no sugar, child, but bitch, we get to digging and looking around. We probably, and of course, I had my eggs, farm fresh eggs, as they say. Right. They killed me from over there, grass fed. Okay, girl. Show me the video that they all grass fed, and then I'll believe it. Mm, but anyway, yeah, I'm sure the funeral's gonna be next week sometime, and I'm definitely gonna get up and say something. Okay, moderators, I'll sit and let y'all. I'll see how long y'all sit and let that sit there. I'm trying to eat. Thank you. Um, yeah, like I said, I don't usually eat potatoes, but starch. All that starch. did a show last night. It was an early show. It was at 10 o'clock. Nobody was there. I mean, people were there. No moderators were on there. Well, Raven, she came. Eventually, she came. You know, I get full so fast. Even when I was younger, I just can't eat a lot of food. So now when I go out to eat, I'll just eat half of my food, take the rest home. Because that's food for later, you know? Well, my day is a lot better than it was yesterday. I really was gonna take a video of her then rolling her out the house in that casket, but I mean in the thing, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. That's why I need my meta glasses. I wouldn't have been able to record it. And they was already taking stuff out the house. Sodas. They took the car. They took a car. Well, she's gone now. So she's gone now. So yeah, she's gone now. So when you're gone, ain't nothing you can do about it. Like I always say, it's always good to have your stuff in order so when you die, nobody won't be fighting over your stuff. You know what I mean? But I really hope that she had her stuff in order before she left here because she was very smart. She's very smart, book smart. She was she was a she worked at a bank. Well, I moved away from home. Mm. I have a picture of her, y'all. I put it on the page. Y'all didn't see the picture I posted of her? Yeah, I already posted her picture. I put it in the group. Oh, here she is right here. That's Miss Carolyn. And here's another picture of her right here. And that's the car that came and took yesterday. I don't know. You know what amazes me though is, back to the church. She had been. I'm one of the old. I am the old that church, even though I don't go there. Even Johnny came around, but I grew up in that church. He came in the '80s. Seven, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, had a bad flood. Not at the church right now, but the old church. I moved away. I didn't even go to the groundbreaking. I don't know where the hell I was at. I had moved and could care less. But she came later. Yeah, she's not originally from here. She's from Ohio. Mm. But she had been going, the pastor before the one that's there now, his name was McClendon. He was a deacon when I went there as a little boy, as a teenager. At the old church, he was a deacon. So she had been there for a while, but she didn't know the preacher that I came up under, but she heard about him, but she didn't know him. She's been there a while. I wouldn't be surprised if she left the church, her house, because she loved that church. She loved that church. She loved it. She loved her church. Yeah. She was on the usher board. She was the only usher at the church. Our church is big, but we don't have a lot of members. And she was there every Sunday, faithfully. Every Sunday she was there. She didn't miss a Sunday. But the issue I had with them is, and she go every Wednesday. Here was the issue I had with them. Okay, so she just showed up at church Wednesday. Y'all decided to go ahead and just have church, and I say, let's go down and find out where she at. It ain't but three of y'all to go there. Pastor, the old man, and Johnny, and the lady that just died. So if she's not there, still y'all's getting up off your ass and having church, why don't you just go down there and see where the lady was at? Because she's there every Wednesday. Shit don't make no sense. Then you're gonna go after church. And Johnny said, well, she came, it took her so long to get to the door, and her speech was slurry. You should have called an ambulance then. She was even having a stroke, or either she had heat stroke, something was going on. And she never uses what you call it? She never uses a walker, and she was using a walker. You should have called the ambulance. You know, just to have her checked out to see what was wrong with her. You know, but she gone now. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I was able to fix her phone before she left. She she just earned that phone, and I'm gonna get up and talk about it at the funeral. Yeah, I'm gonna say something about her. And for those who don't know the story, yesterday, well, yeah, it was this time yesterday, a little bit earlier than this. It was this time yesterday. I was talking about going to her house, giving her my fan. I have this tall, one second, y'all. I have this tall um, air conditioner like fan, and it blows cool air. And I had talked about, I don't know if y'all remember the story. Some of y'all didn't know. It was this time yesterday, but a little bit earlier, maybe around about 10 in the morning, maybe 9. I had went live, and I was cleaning out the fan and everything. Y'all don't remember that? Some of y'all don't remember that, what had happened? Go back and watch the video. go back and watch my lives. And I was talking about her, talking about getting her some help, and we was going over there to. I was going over there to refix her phone because she had she had downloaded some more viruses on it. And I laid down and went to sleep. And Johnny called me. I said, "You on your way?" He said, "No, Carolyn died, PT." And I just screamed. I screamed loud because like we was on our way over there. If we had got there a little bit earlier, we probably would have been the ones to find her dead, laid in her living room. And when the family came over, her son and her friends came over, they said, "Well, we got to turn on the air." Her air didn't work, so I don't know if she didn't want to, but she had a big, beautiful home. She had a big, beautiful home. So maybe I can't say she couldn't afford it because I don't really know because I didn't know what her income was. I mean, I'm sure she get, her husband just died, so she was getting his money. She had retired. She had a beautiful home, but you just don't know what a person's financial situation is. But she said she didn't want to turn the air on because she couldn't afford to pay the bill. But my thing is that couldn't be true because the air didn't work. So maybe she just didn't want to pay because it's a big house. It's like a 5 bedroom house. And air conditioning units ain't cheap. But because of her age, she could have got some help. And I had called these people yesterday to tell them, let me ask her if she'll let me, send her application. I'll help her fill it out because they could go in and fix her. What you call it? They did my mom's house like that, where they go in and they weatherize her house. When they weatherized my mama's house, it was like night and day. They went in there, they insulated the roof, the side of the house, the inside of the house, around the house. And in the wintertime, it was so warm in my mama's house. But in the in the summertime, it was so cool in my mama's house because all that air was coming out the house. And they could have did her house the same way for free. And somebody said, well, Johnny said, well, she makes too much. She probably got too much money. You don't determine that. You let them determine on if she make too much money or not. You know, you let them determine that. And because maybe they went on her, maybe they go on her age. And by the way, y'all, she was not my family member. I don't want y'all to think I'm trying to get sympathy from y'all because I'm saying she was not my family member. She was just my church member. Somebody said praying for your family. She was not my family member. She was just a church member of my church. Yeah. So no, not a family member. My grandparents been gone. They died a long time ago. But COVID is back. They say, y'all. They say she's back. So I'm gonna be masking myself up. But I'm gonna be masking myself up. It could be flu, because you with the flu, COVID, sometimes you just don't know which one to switch. I guess unless you get really dead. But you can get deadly sick with the flu. You could die from the flu, pneumonia. So I'll be taking these with me while I go on the road. And I'll be, put my mask on, trying to stay safe. Mhm. And somebody said yesterday that she could have just been sad. She lost her husband, and then her daughter died a few months after that. It could have been just too much on her. You know what I mean? Just a lot of stress, sorrow, and you know. But I to the life of me, man, as a son, see, I check on my mom. So like I have a doorbell. You'll probably hear the ring go off in a minute. But even though I don't live close to my mom, I have a doorbell outside her house, but my niece lives next door. My sister lives around the corner in the same apartments. So, but actually, my mission is to get closer to her. I don't want to move over there in the apartment she lives in because I don't like them. They don't have no wash and dry. So, but I'm gonna try to find some apartments over there close to her, so I could be closer to her than I am now. So, but because like if something emergency come up, I have to jump in the Uber, or Lyft or call Johnny. And I prefer not to bother nobody, so just jump my ass in the Uber. Take me about 10 minutes to get over there. Not less than that sometimes. So, but anyway, I can't wait to hear what they say. What caused her death. I hope it wasn't heat stroke. God, I hope it wasn't heat. I hope it wasn't heat. Okay, guys. Well, y'all ain't got nothing to say. I guess I don't either. Everybody done got quiet. And y'all know when y'all get quiet, I'm out. I ain't got nothing else to say. What's today? Friday? Oh shit! Today is Friday. Damn. Woo. Please, please hurry up, August. Come get the hell up out of here and bring in September, please. Go away, August. We got what, 1 more week, 2 more weeks. Go away, August. Please, September. Hurry up and get here. So sick of this hot weather. And I don't know if anybody watching me that live in Gary, Indiana, or Indiana, whatever, but I heard they having some problems up there with lights or something, no electricity. That sound like Cuba and sound like Puerto Rico, no lights. So I don't know what that's all about. So hopefully anybody watching me from up that way, if you do happen to have lights, please let me know what's going on because I like to know. Okay, I like to know. All right. Well, okay. Well, nobody wants to talk. I'm tired of talking.